All right, serious question. What is your least favorite generation? My least favorite generation of all time is the niggas below me right now. The generation below me are the most annoying ass kids I've ever met in my life. And it's not even close. It's not even close. And I know a lot of y'all niggas are gonna say, well, we were just as annoying as kids. No, we were not. No, we were not. No, we were not. We were not even close. Gen Z's tough. Whatever comes after Gen Z stops in 2005. I don't care. I don't claim anything after that. The rest are like Gen 9, and Gen 9 can suck my whole entire dick.
Generations of humanity have come and gone for the last 2,000 years, leaving their own personal impacts on it. There was the generation that created wheels, the generation that created cars, and recently, the generation that created mukbangs.
Yeah, fuck the mukbangs, bro. These shit's ew.
The point is, whether born in the 1200s or 2000s, every generation has their impact they created onto society. And today I want to run through every generation's most terrible, garbage, and trash faults left onto this world. I'm mainly going to be talking from an American and Western perspective because that's simply what I know. And let's start off with none other than
Talkies are
boomers.
crazy.
Boomers are people born from 1946 to 1964. Damn!
That's a long
sorry.
Damn, them niggas are old as fuck.
Reflexes, my bad.
Them niggas are 80.
And to a lot of people watching this, they're probably your grandparents or even great-grandparents if they make it that long. But y'all already know that. Let's just start off with the one that's just most clear as day. The traditional mindsets. Yeah, let's just say that boomers didn't really grow up in the most inclusive of times. We all know this for a fact, and it doesn't really take much to show.
Look, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You speak to them, and they speak with the most outdated and out-of-pocket language that hasn't been used since those times. I know.
Old ass grandpa would come up to me talking about, "Hey, Negro." Hey, Negro, what's a colored folk like you doing in a store with a folk like me?
For a fact, we all have that older family member that when you hear them speak, you just gotta think, thank God they ain't born in this generation. Because they would be canceled with the swiftness and have every single job opportunity ruined for them for life.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they would
100%.
actually have zero chance of holding a
100%.
future career just off of the tweets they would make. And it's not like I'm expecting them to be updated with Webster's dictionary of every inclusive, non-gender conforming hurting terminology. But my nigga, it's the 21st century and you're still saying colored people. Let it go, little bro. And when you confront them about it, they just go, well, sorry, I'm not always updated with you young people's sensitive doohickey terms. And I think it's because a lot of them have grown up with this mindset being the norm and normal for so long that they don't want to change it at this point. Like, you can tell boomers are stubborn just by looking at politics. Politics is basically a nursing home at this point. All they have to do is change the logo of the White House to say nursing home. The last two presidents have been absolute depleting fossils, and everyone else in that shit is too. You got niggas freezing up on stage like Eminem did in 8 Mile. There needs to be a point when the younger generations step in there and tell them it's time for a nursing home. They have no choice. And when I say traditional mindset, people immediately assume I'm talking about the husband and housewife thing. But no, I have no problems with anyone who wants to do that. It's 100% your choice, and if it works, no matter the generation. Boomers will also complain about how the younger generations aren't already financially set.
No, that's actually so annoying, bro. That's actually so annoying. The old ass niggas that are telling me, yo, you need to fix your shit, bro. You're 18. You're 18. What are you doing? Shut the fuck up, little nigga. Shut the fuck up, little nigga. You think shit's funny? Oh, you think shit's funny? I might give you extra melatonin before you go to sleep. You're not waking up. Your body cannot handle 2 melatonins. I might add another vitamin to your vitamin intake. You're not surviving that extra vitamin. That extra Flintstone gummy vitamin. I'm gonna give you 3 of them bitches. You dead, old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shut up.
Grew up, I got married at 19 and had a house by 22. Why aren't you guys doing the same thing? Like, my nigga, back in your day, you could buy a 5-cent candy bar and save up $50,000 to $70,000 for an average house. Let's see how much the average priced home in the United States of America.
Pre-3, 295,000. 295.
Oh.
God damn. Actually, I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, I don't think this is getting paid off with the McDonald's salary, bro. And it's not like they even help the younger generations after this. Everything boomers have done for the economy has been for them. Like, how many old people have y'all seen on the road randomly with the most luxurious convertible car? Meanwhile,
bro, no, this shit right here pisses me off. It's nothing that pisses me off more than this old ass, grandpa ass, convertible ass sports car that looks like shit. This 2008 ass, ugly ass convertible sports car, bro. Like, my nigga, give it up. Give it up. We do not need to see yo old ass sitting out the window like this, listening to no music, driving slower than the fucking speed limit with your top down in your red Ferrari. Give it up. And you in a suit. You retired, my nigga. You do not need to dress like that. You are not going nowhere. You are not going nowhere. You're going to your great granddaughter's soccer game. Be real.
People have y'all seen on the road randomly with the most luxurious convertible car. Meanwhile, everyone else is kind of thugging it out and taking the pain. But I think that's enough of boomers.
Al Gramps hate? No, that shit is W Gramps hate. W Gramps hate,
which is Gen X.
I love my
Gen
grandpa,
X are
but
people
you know what I'm
born
saying?
from
Like, that shit pissed me off.
1965 to 1980. And for a lot of people watching this
that's
is
my parents.
probably the generation where your parents were born, and aunts and uncles, etc. But starting off the rip, I think a lot of people in Gen X kept the same old mindset that boomers had, which kind of makes sense. I mean, a lot of people probably mindset from their
the older Gen X. Probably the older Gen X.
I don't know. I feel like younger generations actually proved this wrong. There is such a divide between Gen Z and millennials versus their parents. There really is so many people in Gen Z that are so mismatched with their parents' mindset, you would think they were born 100 years apart. Gen X also has a super terrible work mindset. Like, I 100% understand it's good to work hard and be working towards something always and achieving things, but holy you can at least give yourself some time to breathe and enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's
no, Gen X, no. These niggas never stop working, and I respect it. I respect the fuck out of it. But these niggas never stop working. These niggas are working 70-hour work weeks as a 50-year-old. You've been doing that your whole life. You are damn near half a century old. Just relax. Drop down to 40 hours. 40 hours is still good. You'll be good. You saved up so much money. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them got a David Goggins motivation speech on loop 24/7. Them niggas would rather die at work surrounded by coworkers than die around their family. There's so many Gen X people that will complain about the younger generation's work habits and be like, I've been working 7 days a week, 80 hours a week.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
15 years of my life, and y'all have the audacity to complain. Like, yes, my nigga, I am complaining. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy life with family and friends. I got a solid 80 to 90 years of my life, my guy. Like, just because you were taught to do this as the norm back then doesn't still make it okay. I personally think it's just weird to them that the younger generations decided to not do it and try to change that attitude at least. It's also annoying that they aren't the most tech savvy people. And obviously boomers are the same.
No, I'm not gonna lie. My
parents
are
running companies
extremely tech
savvy.
savvy.
Gen X.
My dad's more tech savvy than me.
So they have to be caught up with the technology to keep up with the times, but they're just not there and are absolutely stubborn about it too. It's like they're too skeptical to have anyone else younger help them with it. Their imaginary fear is they hire someone younger, have them help them. The younger person accidentally falls asleep on the job watching Ice Spice twerk compilations, and the company's servers explode. And Gen X was also the last generation to at least have a chance of getting a house.
Y'all ever watched the Ice Spice twerk compilation? Never in my life have I. Never in my life will I. But I know a lot of y'all niggas
That's
have.
not even their fault. But they still have the mindset that if you just work hard, you'll eventually be able to live the American dream just like they did. And looking at the stats now, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. But that's enough of Gen X. Let's move on to the next one, which is millennials. Millennials are people born between the years of 1981 and 1996. And the one—
Wait, is ABBA millennial?
One thing I personally hate from millennials is them always shitting on Gen Z for everything. Now, don't get me wrong, Gen Z isn't rainbow and sunshines with the atrocities we've already committed as a generation. But it's weird to me when someone that is a millennial shits on Gen Z all the time, even though they experience the same bias. Yeah, for y'all that don't know, when millennials were young like Gen Z is now, the older generations thought they were the end of humanity, saying that they were too lazy, too overbearing, not trying hard enough. So when I see some of millennials doing the same thing they hated back to Gen Z, it throws me off a little bit. Like, damn, bro, I thought we were supposed to be on the same side.
Hell
what
no.
happened?
Hell
Millennials
no.
also
You know
love to
generations
dick ride
are
the
always
90s
against
and
each
act
other,
like
bro.
there's 50 years worth of differences between the 19...
What the fuck is this?
Also love to dick ride the 90s and act like there's 50 years worth of differences between
Nigga is playing with a ball sack.
in the 1990s and 2000s. They think it's like going from caveman times to World War I. When in reality, the 2000s had the same amazing childhood shows and music, and even the 2010s does. But it's like they just close off their ears and don't want to hear that good media was still made after the 2000s. A lot of millennials also think Gen Z didn't grow up outside at all and think we were just shut in immediately for our entire life. Meanwhile, when I was a kid, I was playing outside every
I was
day with my
outside every
neighbors.
single
We
day.
would all gather around
Every
the green
single day.
electrical box thing, playing tag, manhunt, jump rope, hopscotch, all the good
this
stuff.
nigga's a square. You don't play jump rope with your niggas or hopscotch. My nigga, I was biking, bro. I was tearing up the
I
streets.
think that's definitely gonna be the Coco
I was
Melon
tearing
Gen
up them
Alpha
streets.
kids. Like, they definitely grown up isolated as from childhood to adulthood.
No, 100%.
A lot of millennials are
Wait, what did he say?
alpha kids. Rope, hopscotch,
Wait, hold
all
up.
the good stuff. I think that's definitely gonna be the Coco Melon Gen Alpha.
No, this generation is so cooked. This generation is beyond cooked.
Kids. Like, they
Beyond
definitely grown
cooked,
up
bro.
isolated as
Beyond
childhood
fucking
to
cooked.
adulthood. A lot of millennials are also known for choosing the dumbass degrees they have. You have people picking the most artsy, passionate degrees, but not the shit that actually makes money.
Yo, no, these niggas will deadass have a degree in Western art applied to the natural sciences. The fuck does that even mean? You about to they about to compare some Western art to the physics. Like, come on, my nigga.
Which is
like,
something
please.
Gen Z knows. Like, you gotta get some
You just spent $120,000 on college to get a degree like that. It's one job hiring in the nation. Minimum wage.
STEM or go to trade school, or you're probably gonna be broke. And to be fair, they still thought at the time a degree would always hold a high value forever and guarantee you a job. It's also the worst when millennials try so hard to fit in with Gen Z and the new social media culture. Like, they'll say the slang and trend words, but not in the exact way. It'll go something like, whoops, not me dropping my pen. No cap, I've gotta watch my steps. I just got this huge W promotion at my job. How dank is that? Yeah, man, I'm on a roll.
Promotion.
Sometimes you just gotta let it
W promotion is
that's
crazy.
Enough of millennials. Let's move
What
on
you
to
do
the
when your
next
parent
one,
comes home
which
and says
is
some shit like that?
Gen Z, the part you've all been waiting for. The boomers have been sitting in the back with the rocking chairs, shaking their dentures in delight. Gen X getting ready to shit on their kids more than they already do. And millennials finally ready to not face all the hate. So let's start off with the one that every entire person, including Gen Z, is going to agree with. Being soft. It's no lie that we live in the single-handedly most generation when it comes
100%.
to anything. It
100%.
doesn't matter who you are, what you say, what you do, someone will be offended. And don't get me wrong, okay? Millennials are pretty soft and
don't get it
similar
wrong.
to Gen Z.
That's
but they would
crazy.
be at, let's say, the Empire State Building of being offended. And Gen Z is on Mars when it comes to being offended by shit. The mere fact that every single creator is terminally scared of being canceled for saying anything out of turn is ridiculous. You got niggas canceling literal comedians whose job it is to make fun of things. And even if you do something by accident, there's no learning because you'll simply get banned. Which
No, these niggas get blacklisted crazy.
10 times worse. We also gotta mention Gen Z's amazing and wonderful attention span.
Oh, it's horrible.
You can't emphasize enough how much Gen Z's dopamine receptors have been
actually so
absolutely
cooked.
fried.
We
No
are so
one can
cooked.
focus on a single task for more than 10 minutes without feeling the urge to make sure their phone is in their pocket and opening TikTok. And the fact that not
No, y'all ever do that stupid shit on your phone? When you on an app, you close that app, open another app, close that app, and go back to the first app all within a minute.
only a
That should be pissing me off when I do it.
Appease our attention
I be
span.
wanting
Now we
to
have
throw
add
my
another
phone,
video
bro.
under the video in case if we get bored watching the video on top. Really, who made this shit up? Even the word yapping is an example of this. I've seen niggas comment yapping under MLK's speech. Y'all really have no shame.
Yo, imagine your ancestors looking back on you commenting yapping under an MLK speech. That shit is insane. No, whoever did that's actually funny as fuck.
Gen Z will also get mad at
That's
boomers
actually
for
so
falling for a
funny, bro.
dumbass
That's so
Facebook
funny.
conspiracy theory.
That's so
Meanwhile,
funny.
y'all will fall for a random Twitter account with no news backing, tweeting out that a celebrity died 2 minutes ago. It's crazy how fast we just spread things around without factually checking if it's true. And Gen Z 100% has the means to do it. We were born with the internet in the palm of our hand.
Yeah, no,
this is another
we like that,
no-brainer,
bro.
but the amount of attention seekers in Gen Z has triumphed every single other generation combined. It's 100% because of the internet and how fast things spread, but it's put a bad name on everyone else that's normal. Like, a boomer will see one of y'all harass a random lady on the street daily for clout. No wonder they think we're useless. It's probably their one Facebook post they see before hitting a 16-hour-old person nap. Another thing is weird styles, and it's not like other generations didn't have weird styles, but the birth of the word aesthetic took it to another level. Y'all will make anything an aesthetic. I've seen aesthetics from being homeless, aesthetics just glorifying actual gore, and aesthetics glorifying mental illness, which only works with Gen Z because we grew up with the internet and online groups. But I could only imagine if these kids got sent back in time and how much they would get bullied for this shit. That fake Bart Simpson depression you got would turn into a real depression real quick. And I'm imagining when Gen Z—
Yo, the Bart Simpson depression is the funniest shit ever. That shit's so funny. Bro, middle school was different, bro. Niggas be posting that shit on their story,
up
bro.
and
Like,
projects
chill
this
out.
on their own kids.
Chill
Also,
out.
we have the worst internet challenges and trends to even exist. Like, I don't even know how it got to this point. Millennials had what? Planking and the cinnamon challenge as their most dangerous things? We've got the blackout challenge, the lick a toilet seat challenge,
What the fuck?
and whatever random thing people come up with
Lick
to
a
do.
toilet
Like, I really
seat is
miss
crazy.
when the internet had positive challenges. When's the last time we had an ice bucket challenge or something? But wrapping things
The ice
up,
bucket
every
challenge was
generation,
tough.
whether old or new, is going to
The
have
ice
their
bucket challenge was
impact
actually
felt
tough
for
as hell.
centuries to come. And I know I shit on every generation here combined, but don't get me wrong, most people are pretty normal and good regardless of when they were born. Every generation has things they've done that have helped the world in some way, and I made sure to leave this message at the end just to see which generation will get triggered the most in the comments before finishing the video. Follow me on Twitter.
Definitely the old people. Definitely the old people. The old people are pissed. The horror of thinking about what Gen Z would say to their children when they say back in my day. Oh no, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. I'm not gonna hold you. As a Gen Z myself, we're cooked. All right, that's one. Love y'all niggas.